Hello guys, and today we are at Nemacolin Hardy's Holiday Village. Let me give you guys a tour. Check this out. So you first come in and there's like a tree right here with like different types of ornaments. It's like a candy-ish theme. And there's this nice tree ornament. And they also advertise these ornament pillows. Over here is a plushie section. So there's like different plushies, jelly cats. There's a star jelly cat. There's a flower jelly cat. Yep, jelly cat. What point is that actually? There's a snow globe jelly cat. They have jelly cats throughout this whole store. Here's Nemacolin. If you've never been to Nemacolin, this is their logo. Here is their birds. I've been taking a lot of pictures and videos, so there'll be a short order video dropping out soon of all the pictures and stuff. Here's a Christmas caterpillar plushie that they have. This is not jelly cat. Only most of this stuff right here is jelly cat. You can tell what jelly cat is. And oh, I accidentally caused dominoes. But if I can get up here. So this right here. This is a Nemacolin bear with a red crocheted sweater with the Nemacolin logo on it. I actually just got one of these yesterday. And he's really nice. Some of the stuff is a bit pricey, but he's still a very nice bear. And yeah, if you want Christmas jelly cats and you hate ordering online, I don't know why you would hate it. But if you're ever at Nemacolin and you love jelly cats, give this a try. There's also a toy store by PJ's, which is an ice cream shop. And they have jelly cats in there too. So if you're a jelly cat fan and you come to here, make sure you pass this place up. Normally the elves are here, but there's nothing special about this. This is a little like reading book place. I don't know if I could fit in this, but I might be able to. But I could try to fit, but normally there's elves here, but this is something different right now. Elves aren't here right now. But stuff hanging out. You just gotta crouch down. This is basically like kids only, because I don't think adults can fit in this thing. Like there's pillows in here. It's very soft. You could just like chill in here if you want. Sometimes the elves will come in and just chill with you. It's pretty fun. It's definitely a good time here. I would 100% recommend this place. And whenever you gotta crouch to go in if you're a kid. Even me, I'm only 4'10", 9", something like that. And I have to crouch to get in there. So yeah. Here we have the candies, and there's different candies. One guy suggested that these are the best candies that they have. The mistletoe kisses. There's a bunch of different ones. You can read the names there. If you can read them, I don't know. And here's a candy rack. I mean, there's like bears that you can get candy in, and chocolate and stuff. But that's what's in the bears. Chocolate and gummies. Yep. And then there's like some other decorations too. Like this is a present decoration with like I think it's a bubblegum machine on top. Yeah. And like here's just some like gifts and stuff, sweet shop, just cute little things. All the props that are here are they made this. So this is made out of styrofoam. This is insane. This is like a candy cart, which is pretty cool. Here's Hanukkah candies and stuff, like 8 Nights of Delight. Here's more chocolate. Here's an advent calendar over here. Might be able to see. Yeah, I'm not gonna take it out, but yeah, it's an advent calendar. It looks like this one fully closed. It's a North Pole advent calendar, but yeah, it's pretty neat. And over here we have the gumdrop shop, or the gumdrop stop. I don't know what it says. I'm not that tall. I think it says shop. But again, there's another Nemacolin bird. There's another bear. Here's the candies. They have these champagne bears, which is fake champagne bottle with gummy bears in it, which I think is pretty cool and interesting, just for fun. Here's a Nemacolin apron, the Nemacolin logo on it. Here's a letters to Santa box that has candy in it. There's a trash can. Like, they even decorate the trash cans. Like, it's insane here. Here's more Jellycat stuff for you guys. There's a little tiny bear and other stuff. Yeah, celebrate all holidays here. It's like, here's Hanukkah. If you're ever looking for like Hanukkah ornaments, here's some. There's the candles right here. There's a dreidel with all the sides on it. Yeah, it's pretty neat here. And then here's another one of the trees. They have the fairies and everything. Each one is they're not all different, but like, they're just all unique. It's so cool. And the stuff here is just so different. Ornament section. I don't know if this is for sale, but this is insane. It's like a candy sleigh. And inside of it, if you're a very, very big Jellycat fan and you don't care how much money, you definitely want to come here. Here's a sun Jellycat. Like, this is insane. They also have a giant moon one as well. And then here's the ornaments parts of the ornament section. You can get like these Nutcracker dudes. All of these. You can get these types with the, like, they don't have anything in their hands. You can get these tree ones. You can get these candy cane ones. There's these ones, like the snowman, the sweets cart, it's a gingerbread man. There's the bears again. Bears are haunting me. Ooh, I almost missed this. So there's her up there. I already showed you guys, but there's a new snowman one that I've never seen before. I came here like 3 years already. Never seen that one. That's interesting. That's new. And over here is Nutcracker. There's, what did I just say? Very interesting stuff. Here's like a candy factory-ish item, which I think is pretty cool. Here's just a Nutcracker by himself. Here's like a wreath ornament, I would say. I don't know. There's a Santa car. And here's a big giant ornament house. You can't go in it. This is a big giant ornament house that they made, which I think is really impressive. Over here is the gingerbread making stuff. If you purchase time with the elves, you can make a gingerbread house, and these are tables to do it at. Here is the actual like gingerbread house itself. Obviously, it's fake. I mean, it probably have rats. There's these new gingerbread that just came out. But they're a bit pricey. But still nice. These spoons are insane. Like, they glittered these. It's pretty cool. There's different colors over here. More plushies right here. Here's a different plushie that you guys didn't see. There's a gingerbread man and a gingerbread woman. I don't think you saw those yet, but you can go inside, and then there's a nice little chandelier here. More gingerbreads. These are actually Jellycats. I just noticed because of the tag. I didn't know it was Jellycats, so there's more. Here's a gingerbread pillow and like just that. I think that's decoration. There's also him, but I don't think it's for sale. There's these gingerbread boxes. I don't know. They're for these that you can get different cookies in here. You can get different cookies. Stuff behind there. Mrs. Claus's gingerbread bakery. So this is interesting. Here's the macaron house. They display the macarons for you to see, and you can get them obviously. Here's the macaron boxes that they come in, and different mugs. This one's interesting. It's half coal and half marshmallow, which I think is interesting. There's a Nutcracker mug. Yeah. And there's these bigger versions of the Nutcrackers, and I don't think these are for sale, but these are interesting on the walls, the macaron paintings. Here's more Nutcracker mugs, and here's more display of macarons. Little Nutcrackers, and there's little macaron trees actually, which are kind of interesting. I think this is kind of cool, honestly. These are pretty cool. Macaron trees. They take every detail and everything. It's just insane. Like, look at the macaron like painting on the wall. And this house is just insane. And then they got the Nemacolin logo everywhere. It's just crazy. So they celebrate all holidays. Teddy bears around the giant dreidel that they made. This thing is insane. Look how big this is. Like, this is my hand compared to just like the nun. So like, look at that. Crazy. And yes, they do teach you the game. And yeah, it's pretty cool. Stage is where they do performances at and stuff. It's really cool. They sing songs and everything, and they have a crazy elf singer, which is insane. The sleigh that they made, it's a life-size sleigh. I can actually sit in this if I want. There's a bear right there, and you can honestly get in it. There, you just sit in it. Over here is where Santa usually sits. I always find him over there, and we always get a picture with him. Over here is PJ's Peppermint House. Now, whenever I said earlier about like PJ's, there's a different store called PJ's Ice Cream, which is actually PJ's, and you can get Jelly Cats by store over there. Here's books over here and stuff, little sweaters. Here's candy swirl mugs and candy swirl ornaments. There they are again. They also make stockings, which is pretty interesting. And here's it over here, PJ's Peppermint Emporium. And here's the plushies again. The bears are a staple at this point. Like, yeah, I had to get one. Over here, if you're bored, you can play chess and checkers and stuff. And it's pretty interesting over here. There's a bunch of tables set up. Bath bomb section and soap for the girls and everything. Looks really cool over here. And they also made that right there, which is crazy. It just goes around. It's like a big bath. I don't know what to explain it as. There's a craft section where they make crafts and you can make different things. Usually it's over there, but that's if you purchase Time with the Elves and stuff. And up there, when the train comes around again, I can show you. But you can paint nutcrackers and stuff. You could draw markers on nutcrackers, dreidels. You customize your own. They're just wooden. Like, and then there's this tree. Like, there's different types of ornaments that are insane. Just like that. Snowman, I already showed you guys. There's a big snowman. And there's the nutcrackers again coming up. Right there. You can paint those. You can paint dreidels and different things, which is really cool. And yeah, I think it's interesting. And this is a glitter factory. There's in a specific section. This is just like stuff that you could buy, like puzzles and more nutcrackers. It's really cool over here. Here's a puzzle, another one, and it's a glittery puzzle, as you can see right here. Sorry if I'm not feeling good, it's kind of hard. Here's gumdrop ornaments, which is really cool. And here are cupcake nutcrackers. I had a blank for a second, sorry. Here's more nutcrackers, nutcracker plushies. There's obviously big nutcrackers that you've probably seen around the store. There's candles over here, another gigantic dreidel again. There's a little teddy bear over here, and there's these down here. They made this, which is actually really cool and really interesting. And there's these stuff, this gingerbread house, which I think is really cool. And it's just a lot here. Here's more Hanukkah stuff, like Way to the World, Love, candles, stick slots. Here's the candy thing. Here's little sweaters and stuff for like little kids. There's mittens, slippers, hats, and for women, you got the Chanel bags everywhere. There's different things every day. Well, not every day, but like Yesterday it became a year, and this was not all here. This was, yeah. And obviously they have stockings. Gigantic Hanukkah tree right here, with more, ornaments. That tree ornament earlier. They actually have a life-size version of her that you can buy. She's actually made out of plastic and stuff, but she's very good. And boy, is she a lot. There's more stuff with glass trees and everything. And magical Maggies. For watching. See you in the next one. Bye.